Okay. All right, so I'm live everywhere. Here's my vertical stream. So that's what that looks like. Oh, get some gameplay going here. Okay, gonna do a full sentence test to see what this looks like in chat. Okay. So when I'm watching my own live stream, all of the settings look different. So I don't know how this works. This is very strange. Because when I toggle, I think I understand why. When I click on the link to watch my live stream when it's live, it just looks different. It's like I'm I'll just show you the screenshot. It's hard to do. I think we might need each other to test this out because I can't. Like when you click the link to watch a vertical live stream on your phone, it gives you it like through the YouTube app as if you were watching it on PC. As opposed to if you just organically scroll and find it, then you get the actual UI that you're looking for. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like not giving me that, and when I full screen it, the chat doesn't show up at all in this mode. When you click the link to visit the vertical stream, it's stupid. We can change the quality. It's on 1080 now. Yeah, chat still doesn't show up at all for me. Unless if I unfull screen it, and now I can just have this chat that I can resize to whatever size that I want. But it's opaque. It's not like translucent like in the actual UI. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter if I look at it. Sorry. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to test it for each other, yeah. Okay. So I guess I have enough black space at the bottom for the UI and also for the little chat window. Maybe I can raise the controls up a little bit, but it might be okay the way it looks. Oh, is it cut off on the side? My subscription number? No, it's 11,000. That's weird. Yeah, maybe I just shouldn't put it on that side. Yeah, I notice in general the left side of my camera is cut off for you. So I don't even look like centered to my camera. Huh. What happens? What if I go to YouTube Shorts, find a live stream? Live chat. What if I navigate to... Oh. I just got a notification. Vertical live streaming is here. Reach new viewers and be discovered in the Shorts feed. So they're only just now letting people know on the app. Trying to think about what I'm gonna do about this here. It's a little weird to me that it's even being cropped at all for you. Like this person puts their sub count right in the middle, which is a solution. I can just also put it on the right side. I'll just try moving it. Let's see what that looks like. I guess I could still visually preview it. How does it seem like with the chat interaction? I guess it's still overlapping the gameplay a little bit. From the screenshot that you sent me, I noticed that the chat is still overlapping my gameplay a little bit. I guess you can't really avoid that, but the heck? Did my stream go down? What happened here? Something's bugging out. Okay. Okay, maybe I can make it a little bigger. It kind of seems like cheesy to have my number just like smack in the middle there, but at least it doesn't get cut off anywhere. Maybe I can just put it on the right side. It is. Huh. Yeah, it's hard to determine. I guess that's different on every phone. On me, it's not cut off at all. But I guess on the UI for iOS, it gets cut off on the left and the right. So I have to kind of keep that in mind. Maybe it's better just in the middle then? If I put it in the top middle, that's probably bad for UI reasons. And also it just covers my head. What do you think? Hmm? Hmm. I guess I'm just kind of mentally visualizing where the subscribe button is. Mentally visualizing. It's probably going to be right next to the dot 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 on the top right. So like, I guess that just like makes a house around my head if I'm centered. Hmm. Let me just preview another live stream to see if I can find out how they have it. On Android, it looks like the username and the live viewer count and the subscribe button are all like very close to each other. So I wouldn't be able to put the subscriber button up, number up top. I guess I'll leave it in the down in the middle for now. Where's that screenshot you sent me before of that other guy? This one. Yeah, this guy like had it like off to the side. Caramello. Thing is, I don't think you can search for streamers. Well, you can just outside of this. Like, is he still alive? No. Hmm. So he doesn't show all of his live streams, so I can't go back and watch it. Wait, this is a different person. Caramello? Oops. I don't even know how to search them. Caramello. There we go. I see. I see. I see. I can show you an example of why I was a little confused. So let's see here. This is the solution that this person does, which maybe I can do something similar. It's on the side, but it's not flush with the side. It's like pushed over. So this is what it looks like for me. And remember the screenshot you sent me where yours is flush to the left side? It's like he designated an exact spacing so that on iOS, on iPhones, it's flush with the left image, with the left border. But as you can see on mine, it's not. So he designed his to be flush with the iPhones on the left side, which means I actually do really need your help here because I want to try to emulate that. Okay. This is the last thing I want to do. I'll just put it on the left. You can do all the testing too, and I can help you if you want. Okay, so this needs to be, we'll put it on the side, but then I'll just make it, I'll just bump it over a bit. Maybe something like that. Okay, is that still cut off for you, or is that okay? That's good there? You can see all the numbers? Oh, I'm not sitting properly in my chair. How about that? Oh, is it cropping the top of the camera too? Or is that okay? Actually gonna push it over just a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna push it over a little bit more. The numbers here. Maybe like that. And then if I were actually playing, I'd be sitting like this. Does that seem better? Hmm. Harry. I moved the numbers over a little bit. It's the last thing I'm gonna ask you. I just want to make sure there's not any camera showing on the left side of it. Like I want it to be flush. It looks good now? Okay. Alright, I think I'm done testing then. I can give this is quite an overhaul just as it is, just from doing these little changes here. Also, my GPU is doing quite well with this. Better than last night. It's only at 55 instead of 75. I'm wondering why that is. It's doing really well. Just have to make sure not to open tabs with this window. Otherwise that happens. Usually I have monkey GG open. Usually have well, I'm ready to help you test yours. You want get the format all good to go? I'm kind of proud of my whole, like... Oh, shit, there's one other thing I wanted to do. Fuck. I wanted to test out the placement of the light. To see if I can add something interesting, or just some light to the background to make it... I probably don't need it, but... Nor do I know how or where to position this light. Or if it's even necessary. Yeah, that's like a spotlight on the fucking Yoda. Might not be necessary. Let's see. Wow, that makes a big difference on my YouTube short stream. That's a color light. That's just not a colored light though. It's just a standard light. It's like shining. Problem is if I move, it's like reflecting off of my TV. I think you're supposed to angle it like up so it doesn't reflect off of anything. Which I can sort of do. It's still reflecting off the TV. Yeah. Eh. I don't know. Maybe it's not really something that I need. I think it's okay. I remember now. It's supposed to be. I remember when Bundy was doing the setups. It's supposed to be pointing at the back wall, like angled up to make like a gradient. So yeah, so I face it completely away toward like a, ideally like a black, like a back solid wall, and then angle it up. Are you gonna order the same one? Yeah, this one is proven to work, and you can change it to whatever, you know, you want, I guess. I'm realizing now I can kind of show off my Yoda wearing the hat and the Gengar plushie in the background. The Gengar is cut off. Unless if I position him somewhere else. Like if I just have him sit over here or something. I don't like the lights still. Here. I think the issue here is that I have a TV in the background, so it's gonna just reflect. Fortunately. It's not reflecting right now, but it's not illuminating anything with it. Huh. Well, so I don't really have a fix for this. Guess I'll put it over here. Interesting. How's that? How's this? It's not reflecting off my TV. It illuminates the background a little bit. You can kind of tell where the light is coming from, but I guess it's not really doing much. shine it. Shit. Directly this way. That work? There's like shadows from my TV. Rip. I don't know about that. These backpacks here. It's like closer to a solution, but not really. Man, you can't see him over there. I guess you can kind of see it now. Gengar. Stupid. The only thing I don't like is the shadow that my TV makes on the wall, but I don't think I can really avoid that. So what do you think looks better? This? Or the way I had it before? With the light off. Oh. It actually looks so dark behind me without the light, right? So with the light on, I can always change the brightness. Like it doesn't, this is just the standard brightness that I had on. It kind of looks like it's obviously being illuminated from that area, but maybe I should make it a color to match the color that's going on here. That's the brightness. CC. T. Set. I actually don't know how to change the color on this. I have to Google it. How to change the color of the Pixel G1S RGB light. Control brightness with the top dial and RGB colors and saturation with the bottom dial. Okay. I guess I'm not that savvy with this thing. $4,700 is that color? No. Bottom dial. Yeah, I just don't know how to use this thing. Oh, there we go. Oh. Okay. So there's a button that you press that changes it to like the LEDs, like the different color light. That's in the middle, and when I press it, it makes it red. Like straight red. Like blood red. Which is not necessarily what I want, but let's just say that I did that. And what would that look like? It actually looks pretty cool. Yeah. That looks really cool, actually. I don't know how to change it from the red at this moment. I know there's a way. So this is saturation 100 and H is 0, whatever H means. Hue. So now I'm changing the hue. So now it's like purple. $298 hue. Now it's purple. Which honestly I kind of like. I think I found the right positioning for it, which I'm pretty stoked about. You have one of those tripod thingies, right? You have one of those tripod things, right? Yeah, the purple looks pretty subtle. You can't really see the Gengar. He's there if I move, but maybe that's fine. I can always... This one? It's too blaring. Yep. And then this is like my little accent light over here. I can always change it to whatever. But I'm matchy, so I like to change it to match my shirt. So this is 298. And then here's like a straight, like blue. Like you could do whatever you want with this thing. Like, oh, it should update. So if I wanted like to almost to like match my like, I don't know. Like I could have like a two-tone thing going on if I wanted to. This is kind of cool. The blue seems a little deep. Yeah. There's like a lighter blue. The light blue is pretty subtle. No, I don't. The key light I could also put on, but yeah. Like I literally never even open this program much. Control. Let's see. I guess I can't even access Control Center from here. I do it from over here. Can't move this. So this brightness is at that much. 15. This is at 3%, which is the lowest brightness. Nah. %? See it. Interesting. It's still like a low level of light. Doesn't bother me. It's not really on at all. Maybe 5. It's still like a low level of light. Doesn't bother me. It's not really on at all. Maybe 5. Wow, from 3 to 5 makes such a big difference. Didn't expect that. Well, it goes from the complete darkness, so now you can see my hair. Wow, from 3 to 5 makes such a big difference. Maybe 4? Four looks alright. It gets rid of the shadow behind my TV. What if I turn this off? I'm just experimenting here. Oh, that makes a pretty big difference, that light back there. Like with this Elgato light on, like I don't know. Try to lower it back down to 3. Like with this Elgato light on. And then let me compare that with this on. I like it on the lower key light setting because the accent color in the back shows up more. This is the lowest possible brightness for me, 3%. And then it illuminates me a little bit more, and the accent light in the background shows more. Huh. Now I just have to find the color that I like. This is like a yellow. I want it to be matchy. Gives my room like a warm glow. Hmm. p, shutter speed, ISO. I guess I don't really need to mess with that. Oh, I guess that's something I didn't notice. Was there always this much reflection on my glasses? I guess I can't really prevent that anyway. Yeah, the purple seems nice, like you said. Maybe if I somehow push everything over a little bit, you can see both plushies. Okay, so I went back to the purple light and I rearranged my plushies in the background, and it's making me want to change the size of my camera on my actual stream because I really like the 16:9 look because it just looks a lot better. And there's a backdrop of like plushies that you can see. Looks a lot better, I think. Guess you can't really see the Gengar still unless I prop him up a little bit somehow. But I have an idea. I can use my controller box for that every time before I go live. He's a little shrimpy. Anyway, I know I've been spending a lot of time on this, but I don't mind helping you the same way when you get your light and stuff. I guess my face is a lot more illuminated now, huh? I didn't realize how dark it was before. I have on the lowest possible setting on my key light. But the ISO was pretty high on the camera hub because I had no lights running before. So maybe I can lower it a bit. It was at 2500. What if I lower it to like a little bit? I lowered it from 2500 to 1862. Let's see if that's too low. I think it looks better because before, like, the background was too bright. And now things should be a little sharper too because the ISO is lower. Also, I have noise reduction on. What happens if I turn it off? Oh yeah, I need that. I need that on. Never mind. It's still low light. That's the broken part about the Elgato Facecam, is the noise reduction button. Did you see it flicker? Without the noise reduction, it's terrible. Because I'm so low light setting. Does that level of ISO look okay? I changed it. Still too bright? Okay. Oh, I can try. Like, this is 1445. I'll do like 1500. This is 1496. That's okay. The only thing is, what about the backlight brightness? Maybe I can make it a little brighter, or I bumped it up from 10 to 15. I guess it creates more shadow against my TV if I make it brighter. It illuminates them in the background there, but it also creates a bigger shadow. only thing is I kind of want to cover my Ring Fit Adventure, this like bright white box back here. Let's like cover it somehow. I guess I can't really cover it. Something like that. It covers it a bit. Pretty cool. The final thing I want to fix is there's a big shadow behind the Gengar and then the Yoda. So I kind of need to prop him up even a little bit more to hide that. How do I do this? This thing. That's so stupid. Alright, that's pretty silly, but I guess I got something going here. So you think that ISO level is okay? Better? Lower? Alright, I think I'm good with that for now. Although now I can maybe bump up the brightness on this just a little. Because there's no more shadow. I just don't like how it's illuminating the fucking Ring Fit box. It's right underneath my TV. It's that white thing. I guess I'm sitting in the way of it, so you can't really see it. Also, this probably has to change a bit. You can kind of see the UI of my RGB light, so I'm going to try to move it so that you can't see it. Something like that. That looks good. Alright, I think I figured something out here. There, at least the background's illuminated a little bit. Pretty subtle. Okay, so I kind of like that. Now, how do I get my camera shaped the same way on my other things? Oh, I'm just doing a test stream. I'm actually surprised that someone showed up in my chat. You're the first person. I have it as unlisted, so I'm wondering how you're even watching right now. At least I hope I'm unlisted. Uh-oh. Let me check this really quick. Someone showed up in my chat. Yeah, it's unlisted. I don't know how they found it. I guess I should have changed my titles to test stream. Oops. If you're still there, Warhead, I'm optimizing the lighting and positioning of stuff on my stream. So, apologies. And I have been doing so for 2 hours. Jesus. Okay, maybe I'll lower it like 1. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, now how do I change this? You saw it listed earlier, then you came back and it wasn't listed, so you looked in my live playlist. Oh, interesting. I guess unlisted means it'll still like be linked. I don't have it private, so it's on me. It's good to know. I'll do a private test next time. But yeah, this is me just messing with stuff. I actually really like the way the backdrop looks now. If you're still there, Warhead, this is without the light in the background. And like how dark it is. I guess that's how it's always been. And then with the light. Pretty cool. All right. Let me try to fix. If I make it more of a 16:9 webcam, what will that look like? I guess maybe I don't even need to mess with that so much. Because if I make my camera bigger on OBS, it I don't know, it takes up more space. I'd have to change everything. So right now though, this just gives a little bit more character to when you're watching on the YouTube Shorts live stream, I guess. Which is cool. But also the backlight should help for Twitch and YouTube as well. Still, I would like to find a way to change my camera settings. What happened? Nobody can hear you, by the way. Do you want me to test it? Change it? If I commit to this bigger 16:9 webcam, I just don't know how the controls will factor in. I might have to move them. What if I... do this for a second? I can't copy this. Oh, I can. Paste reference. I can't paste duplicate. Paste reference. So what happens? Okay, that's what I want. So I'm duplicating my webcam source so that I can have a copy of it that's correct in case I don't like what I do here. When am I doing a quick play live stream? Probably tomorrow. Tonight's just a test night. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I can close this one. Now I can try to make this bigger. Just a little bit. No, that's all I need to do. Okay. Based on where that positioned, that changes things a little bit. Right, this should be underneath this. Yeah, I guess in theory I should make that bottom sub-goal part bigger. What's going on here? Input display 2. Why do I have 2? Weird. That makes my controls maybe too big. Trying to see how I feel about this. Again, I could always just move it to be here. It kind of gets in the way though. Could just make it a little smaller and just have it overlap my webcam a little bit. Not sure yet. Can I move this whole thing? Yes. No, I kind of want to push everything. Are you still messing with stuff too? So this one, that one, that stays there. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, let's go. I figured it out. Let's fucking go. Okay, I think that's centered. Yeah. Upgrade, baby. Okay. I think that looks good. Maybe move it down a bit. Looks pretty good. Okay. So now I have to somehow do that same exact thing for my YouTube stream. That's gonna be fun. In fact, I really like the way this webcam source is set up here. So I wonder if I can't just copy this whole thing, put it here. Oh, yeah, I can. Let's go. Okay. That looks good. Yeah. Thanks. Okay, this is the last thing I want to fix. How do I... I think think I have a plugin that will work for this. Oh yeah, sorry. I want to copy the transform of this source here. Okay, it's the second one. So let's see if I can do it. Source copy. Copy transform. This would be so cool if this worked. All the cameras in the other source. Alright, so I have to go back here. Yeah, I don't know if I need this base source anymore. Try copy. There. Yeah, I don't think I need this. Like, it's there for reference, but I don't need it. It's actually just made my life more difficult. Okay, now let's source copy that. Copy transform. By the way, Irene, this is a plugin that you should have if you don't already. It's gonna help you a lot. In fact, you should have it if you don't already. It's the source copy plugin. I don't know if I ever hooked you up with that one. It allows you to copy and paste transforms within OBSs. So like from one OBS to the other, instead of just with, usually you can only do things only within the program itself. This allows you to source copy. It allows you to load scenes, paste scenes, copy sources, paste sources, and copy the transform of sources and paste the transform of sources from OBS to OBS. I should have been using it way more before now. Okay, so uh-oh, my short stream started buffering. There it goes. Alright, so let's test it. I'm gonna source copy the transform on that one. Where's my camera? Oh, I put it in here by accident. Oops. All right, let's see if it works. Might not. It did not. Uh-oh. Okay. In that case, I guess it's because they're titled two different things. Interesting. Can I trick it? Or can I reset the transform and then do it? Maybe that's why. Damn. Oh, I know why it's not working. It's because I'm in a 1440p res on one and 1080 on the other. Oops. Still. Yeah, that's gonna change things. Okay. I have to do it manually. Fuck. Okay, so let's include Yoda in there. Let's move this for now. Still don't know what I'm doing with this. Do that. That looks similar-ish. Crop it a little more. Those are very similar now. This is down too far. Should be underneath. Okay. Trying to decide. This is much easier to do with this tool if both of your OBSs are in the same resolution. Mine are not, so I have to do everything manually, but I think that tool will help you a lot. Let me get it for you. Source copy. Here you go. It's direct from OBS, so. Hmm? Probably just the Windows installer is fine. it should do it for you. You'll most likely have to close out OBS and then open it again for it to show up. Okay, let's see if I can't get this fixed here. And let me know if you need help figuring it out, because I can help you with that. It's not too hard to use. Okay, I guess I'm done actually with the testing stuff, so I'm gonna go offline now so I can help you with stuff. Alright, Warhead, if you're still there, thanks for stopping by. It's kind of weird that you found my stream, but I'll keep that in mind for next time and list it as private. Thank you. Peace.